part 16 on the Mass. We get to talk about the homily. Obviously, the homily is a pretty special part of Mass because it's really the only part of Mass that's unscripted. That means the experience that we can have can vary rather significantly based on the style or mode in which the preacher preaches. There's lots of different ways that a preacher preaches. Now, it's worth remembering that the homily is a liturgical action. This is important. It means that the words that a priest has in a homily are guided in a mysterious way by the grace of the Holy Spirit. That's not to say that sometimes he won't give a good homily technically, or even literally. Maybe a priest will say things that are not helpful or something. Oftentimes I don't think that's the case. Oftentimes I think they can be very helpful. It has been in my experience, but it's obviously the case that some homilies they're kind of didn't quite hit it, and yet, because the homily takes place within the context of the Holy Mass, it's a liturgical action guided in a special way by the grace of Christ, present even despite, in some ways, the characteristics or the idiosyncrasies of a priest. That means that you and me, as we listen to a homily, should be open to the grace that Jesus wants to give us in that homily. And we should strive to listen and to be attentive and receptive to the grace of the Holy Spirit that's being given to us in that homily, especially as it fills us with a sense of consolation, or as it fills us with a conviction, especially to root out any patterns of sin in our life. And so effectively, the homily is creating some kind of a bridge between what we have just listened to in the readings or from some other aspect of the Mass. And it's creating a bridge from that reality as articulated through words and gestures to my life here and now. What's going on? How do we go from here to here? And the homily is doing that through the instrumentality of the priest's own individuality, right? God uses the individuality of a priest for that particular purpose. And he does so in a way that is really capable of bringing about conversion and grace in the life of the hearer. So I encourage you to enter into that homily with that kind of supernatural disposition, that supernatural disposition of faith that allows you to be receptive to the grace that Jesus wants to give to you in and through the homily.